function. Chairman, karibu sana with your committee. We are very delighted to have you this morning. On behalf of the Kenya Film Classification Board, I am pleased to officially announce our partnership with and support for the 2020 edition of the Kisima Film and Music Awards. This award, which was initiated a few years ago but went into a lull, has now been revived under a new management. And Kfcb is very delighted to be part of the Kisima Awards revival and success. I am informed that the award initially sought to recognize talent from across the East African region, but has now been expanded to have a Pan-African look, and its relaunch at a time when the entertainment industry has been ravaged by the coronavirus is not only timely, but it's a very critical intervention in supporting the fledgling industry to get back on its feet. Let me take this early opportunity to thank the organizers for expanding the Kisima Awards horizons and giving it a Pan-African look and inviting Kfcb to be part of this great initiative. As we all realize, the future of business, especially in music and film industry post-COVID-19, lies in collaboration and partnerships. The industry needs to tap into the African regional bloc and leverage on the African inter-trade dynamics to survive. Film is business and has potential to create jobs and wealth for our youth, and especially the talented youth. It is also a powerful tool for promoting the African culture and values, and from where I sit, actually the campaign for clean content cannot have a better platform than the Kisima Awards, which is also Pan-African in nature. The theme of the annual Kisima Music Award, a Film and Music Award, reawakening the soul, spirit, and the vibrance of the African music and film industry, is not only apt, but is a very refreshing and timely venture. It is time for Africa to tell our story and to awaken the progressive cultural traits and the indefatigable spirit that defines who we are, our resilience, our positive social attributes, our honesty, our commitment to work, and the ability for the African filmmakers and artists to be resilient and to overcome the challenges that we face. Filmmakers must focus their cameras on the positive developments and tell the stories of the potential of the African continent, to debunk the myths and the misrepresentation that have only portrayed Africa as a dark continent bedeviled by civil unrest, hunger, poverty, and disease. Our rich cultural diversity and heritage is our strength and must be exploited for the benefit of our people. The expansion of the Kisima Awards to cover the African continent will therefore go a long way in realizing the dream of giving Africa its own identity through film and music. Indeed, time has come for us to tell our African stories from our own perspective and platforms, such as the Kisima Music and Film Awards, that would definitely encourage our creatives to tell our stories, or the stories of our interrelated yet diverse African culture and beauty. And in fact, even here in Kenya, our cultural heritage is so diverse and robust that we have so many untapped stories that we don't need to be defined by the negative politics, corruption, and the ills that bedevil our society. While the media is free to highlight these issues, and while it's a good thing for the media, as the custodian of the public interest, to pay attention to the corruption and the ills bedeviling our society, I think a sense of balance will help a great deal in bringing out also the potential of our youth and telling the positive stories about our country and the continent. The theme of the Kisima Film and Music Awards finds a perfect nexus with the Kfcb Cinema Mashinani initiative that seeks to promote a heightened production and consumption of local content through the telling of our stories in our own language, especially both in vernacular and also for consumption of local content, to increase the space for our filmmakers, our musicians, and artists in general to be able to find platforms to showcase their talent. Through this initiative, the board seeks to identify and nurture talents at the grassroots for job creation in line with the President's Big Four agenda under the manufacturing pillar. In this regard, I am glad to announce that the Kenya Film Classification Board will partner with this year's Kisima Film and Music Awards 2020 edition, scheduled to take place on the 13th of December this year, through our support in cash and kind to the tune of Kenya shillings 5 million. 5 million Kenya shillings is our sponsorship to this year's event, and we will continue to review this to increase our support to this initiative as we go forward. Besides the logistical support to the secretariat, as well as support for the categories that will be identified by the management and the organizers and the jury, KFCB will also give 1 million cash award to the top winner in a category that will embrace the board's mandate of promoting clean content. It's important to note that our partnership with the Kisima Film and Music Awards is anchored on our commitment to create a facilitative environment where young creatives can be supported to nurture and showcase their talents in film and music for job opportunities and empowerment, in line with the President's Big Four agenda. We also hope to leverage on our partnership with the Kenya National Drama and Film Festivals under the Ministry of Education to have music and film-related items from the previous items or festivals considered for entry in the future. KFCB will seek to use this platform to document the winners of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival and create a data bank that can be used to follow up on the winners beyond their time in school. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, allow me to announce that the board will avail the Nairobi Film Center, formerly Nairobi Cinema, to the organizers of the Kisima Film and Music Awards and our other partners who are working with them to support the youth in mentorship and entrepreneurship in film and music related activities. The board acquired and refurbished the NFC facility under the Cinema Mashinani initiative with the aim of creating a platform for creatives to showcase their talent for job creation and empowerment. With a seating capacity of 850, NFC is most ideal for the creative economy activities, especially during this COVID-19 crisis, where social distancing is mandatory in mitigating the spread of the disease. And therefore, we welcome filmmakers, and especially those that are being accommodated under the Kisima Film and Music Award, to feel free to utilize this as long as they come through your framework, Mr. Chairman. And others who are coming through different, but we want the ones that are entering into this competition, the young people that are being mentored, the ones that are going to compete, to feel free. And we want you, Chairman, to feel free to utilize that facility. It is a state of the art. It's just down here. You could visit at your own good time and see it and make use of it. Lastly and finally, it's now my distinct honor to present to the organizers of the 2020 edition of the Kisima Film and Music Award the Kenya Film Classification Board support of 5 million Kenya shillings. Wish them success in this endeavor and in the others to come. Assure you of our unequivocal support and commitment, and encourage you to continue with the good work that you have done. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So allow me at this juncture to present the check so that if Chairman is going to say thank you, you will say thank you having received. Yes. Okay, so Nelly.
Very privileged and proud to announce that this year Kisima Music and Film Festival is a Pan-African event taking place in the entire continent. That's the major differentiator. At the same time, in the wake of COVID, we've launched a portal where voting shall be done through this portal. It's www.kisimamusicandfilmawards.africa. www.kisimamusicandfilmawards.africa. I think what I need to say is that this time the awards have come bigger, bolder, and bravely Pan-African. As Dr. Mutua clearly espoused, the theme for this year's awards is to reawaken the soul, spirit, and vibrancy of the African continent through music and film. There's no better time to do this at this time of COVID, where the industry has been ravaged by the scourge, and actually artists have been just like left to stay in their houses and run through YouTubes and all this. So we are taking that center stage to actually move them out and make sure at least they're recognized by one, recognizing the talent across the African continent, two, building the solidarity of Africa through music and film. I think the biggest differentiator also that you've noted is that Dr. Alfred Mutua has done, Dr. Ezekiel Mutua. Sorry.
Ms. Alfred is the governor.
Yes. Dr. Ezekiel Mutua has made tremendous changes in the Kenya Film Classification Board. And with the acquisition of the Nairobi Film Center, is actually able to provide us a platform where artists can actually showcase and also learn to actually create their content. Because this is something that happens in the Western world, but in Kenya, we didn't have any place that artists get support. And it's actually made the cost very low for artists to come and participate. So this is also a challenge for artists to come and create their content through this very nice platform that is done by acquiring this very good facility. We as a Kisima Music and Film Festival expect to launch our film nomination in the Nairobi Film place here down. So we'd want to actually tell Kenyans that by the time we communicate about nominations, we want to see you guys come in and sample what Kenya has to offer when it comes to film and also music. So wait for that date when we'll communicate this. I would also want to take this opportunity to thank the entire Kenya Film Corporation Classification Board, Kenya Film Classification Board, especially Dr. Ezekiel Mutua, for this commitment that is given us. I think this says a very big to the corporates in Kenya. There's need to actually support the art, music, film, and creative industry. And this is an appeal to all these corporates, please. Let's see a way we can put our monies to this industry so that we can create employment for the youth. Because without employment, there's nowhere these corporates are going to make their profits that actually they report at the end of every fiscal year. So it's important that we team up with Kenya Film Classification Board and other major players to actually inculcate the ethos that we want in our youth through content creation that is acceptable. And we can use this as a soft power to export to other destinations in Africa. And we pride with the work that Dr. Ezekiel Mutua has done to transform this institution and also to guide the direction of film and music in Kenya. Because this is the platform that has led to us seeing movies going like Connect now, it's in Netflix. And quite a number of creatives also are getting recognized internationally. So Kisima Music and Film coming into place is to provide a recognition of this talent so that we can export this talent to the global market. And I think we share with the aspiration of Dr. Ezekiel Mutua's board when it comes to content. We want to create content that will be happy when our kids watch. We'll be comfortable with your wife when you're seated and the screen, we are watching the content of Kenyan film and movies. Would want to be at peace with what we see. And also would want this to be a learning tool for our kids to appreciate the culture of Africa. So in short, just to echo what Dr. Ezekiel Mutua said, we want Africa to rewrite its story, to narrate a different narrative when it comes to film and music across the globe, and therefore push it and rebrand it, package it, and push it to the global platform in other capital destinations in the world that actually host film festivals and music festivals. Also, Dr. Alfred Mutua, Dr. Ezekiel Mutua, please you have to cut that, is working on domesticating film festivals, and we're gonna work with this. We're gonna roll this with him when it comes to the domesticating and the placement of film and music festivals across various counties in the country. So watch this space as we transform the scenario when it comes to arts, music, and culture. Thank you very much.
We have one more document to sign. Please bear with us. Chairman, you can sit there. You're the chairman, so
thank you.
Let's sign from there. Yeah.
It is yours.
Yes. From us to you,
really
and from the government of Kenya through the Minister of ICT, under the through the Kenya Film Classification Board under the Minister of ICT.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So carry that one with you. It's yours. We have one more document to sign. Please bear with us. Chairman, you can sit there. You're the chairman. So
Thank you.
let's sign from there. Yeah.
It is yours.
Yes, it is. We committed that we will give some support that will ensure that we cushion the creative economy against the vagaries of COVID-19. And we believe that the winner who will get 1 million will not only just get the cash award, but will also principles of cooperation, specific responsibilities. Okay, very good. Then we are guided. Okay.
Good morning, everyone, once more.
This signature is all authorized by the government of Kenya for what we call authority to incur expenditure.
That was fast. Doctor, you
Oh,
just stay there a bit.
yeah. So, yes. So this, we are very grateful to hear that there are big media houses that are supporting you and to see that these guys are behind you. And we are happy to support you. So this is the government. By the way, this is not personal money.
No.
This is not personal money. It's
Dr. Mutua and Nelly for this very important occasion. Thanks.
thank you very much. I have so Oh, Nelly, this is where you are saying you can witness, eh? Okay.
You love your mask off.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. The 2020 Pan-African Kisima Music and Film Awards, reawakening the soul, spirit, and vibrance of Africa through music and film. Okay.
Thank you very
Chairman, now we can.